Problem here, this is an 04 Escalade. This is the top of the passenger side door. The door pins are shot. We're going to replace those because we have a bunch of road noise here that hopefully we'll get rid of with replacing these door pins. Okay, with a second individual here, this is actually pretty easy. Get a little bit more room on the wiring harness there. Take the bolts out of these little dealios here. Get some light on that there. And then basically the door will lift right up off the pins, sort of like an old CJ. But the whole time you need to either have a buddy holding the door or hang it from the ceiling, because right now it is just being supported by the other guy here. Okay, next step after almost dropping the door off the jack on a rather expensive vehicle, we put an engine stand or a crane there, bungeeing it, holding the top, protecting the door and vehicle the best we can with rags. And now the pins that you see on this lower one, they're we got them out of the top. See the top, we took the pins out. Now however, to do that we had to, here's one of the pins, we had to use a cutoff tool because the factory ones are peened in there. They're not welded or anything, they're just peened in there. The ones that we're going to replace them with, they have some E-clips that hold them in, so they'll be going in a little different. But next step here, we're going to have to replace the bushings, the old ones with new ones here. Okay, I got the top ones in. Oops, sorry about the camera work here. Top ones are in. You just have to put them in exactly like the other ones were. On the bottom there's a little E-clip that holds it. And on that one there's actually a washer and an E-clip. So you'll be able to figure that out. And you'll see, well, here's the bottom one. I didn't get to the bottom hinge yet, but I don't know if you can see in the video. The bottom one's not as bad, but I don't know if it's showing up there, but there we go. That little bit of play here at the end of the door equals out to about an inch of play. So that's why we're fixing these. Okay, top one still done. Bottom one, I switched the pins here, or the bushings. Next up, this fits in here. Then you drive the pins in. There's the one. Sorry, probably making you seasick with the camera here. Okay. And the second one gets driven in. Yep. Okay. Then you drive those down in, not too hard, just a small hammer will do it, and put the little E-clips on the bottom holding it. Okay. Now both hinges are done. Bottom one, top one. Now you see what we did here with the wiring harness on the door and the vehicle to get a little bit more room in here. That actually gave us a lot more room to work with it here. Now we're going to take the door off the jack and off the crane, and we're going to fit the door pins over top of these pins, and then the door will hold itself and we can fix up the wiring harness, put the door check back on. You'll notice also the door check here, we took that off to be able to get more room here. Okay, we just hung the door on the pins now, and it appears to have survived. Now next up, in here you'll want to basically bolt the hinges back on. Yeah, we'll run those in. The door check here we will have to reattach. Then we'll have to fix up the wiring harness here on both ends here. And then we should be good. Okay, door is successfully back together. No more play. Took care of everything. Probably took us, what, half hour or two, guys? So, easy fix.